You're right, lads, this is the Geordie Dreader here, and today I've went back, unfortunately, on what I said I was going to do, and that is, I said there's going to be no football on this channel. I've since changed my mind, and the reason is basically because I am going to do it. I am going to put football on a different channel and only gaming on this channel, but not yet. It's far too soon, really, when you think about it. I mean, you know, if I had 10,000 subscribers, 50,000 subscribers, I would, but it's not worth it, not yet, anyways. But today's big news is, of course, John Carver and Steve Stone have now been. The word sacked wasn't used, but let's be honest, it was sacked. Probably over the phone, hopefully. We can only hope. I'd love that. That John Carver had to call himself to fire him, and then had to pass a different phone to Steve Stone so he could tell him that he was sacked. You know, John Carver, he might have made a decent assistant manager. He might have done. I've no idea. We never really paid that much attention to him as an assistant manager, apart from when he tried to have that shouting match at the Southampton game. So he was a bit idiotic then. As an assistant manager, you got the feeling that he was the kind of person that would probably put more drive into the players, or at least you assume that. You know, Pardew would come up with the plan. Carver would try to get the lads motivated to do the plan. As it turned out, that's highly unlikely given what actually happened when he took charge. Because he was a shit. He was fucking shit. I think he won, I don't know, maybe 2-13 or something similar to that. Basically, he put Newcastle on one of the longest runs without a win ever. Without a point ever. Then draws a game which he could have won. He did. You know, the team won the last game, but credit has to go more to the players, I thought, on that day, because his game plan wasn't exactly brilliant. Seriously, it was simple as you like. Jonas Gutierrez saved his arse. He's lucky that Jonas Gutierrez put in a good ball for Sissoko's goal and then got lucky with the shot. I will say, I thought Jonas Gutierrez deserved a contract, at least a year extension, just to see what happens, and also because, honestly, sometimes you need the kind of player that will give the effort that Gutierrez will. It doesn't, honestly, there are not many players that will do that much effort. And in rough seasons, it's really important to have someone like that. Because if your team's playing shit, the best thing to get out of it is effort and hard work, which Gutierrez has. I thought he deserved it, but to be honest, he did get lucky with the second goal. It was brilliant to watch, but he did get a bit lucky. And good, as far as John Carver and Steve Stone pissing off going. Steve Stone, again, I've no idea. To be honest, the whole coaching staff in Newcastle needed a bit of a kick up the arse. There were only 2 members of that well, maybe 3 members of that coaching staff that I would honestly say should stick around, and that's Beardsley, because I will give him credit. Under 21s, we've actually got a pretty good under 21 set up. Especially under Beardsley. Beardsley seems to do a good job with the lads. Because, you know, it seems like our under 21s isn't working. Well, actually, the sort of league itself in the under 21 reserves league is actually going alright. But we seem not to. The players just aren't doing it much. The new fitness coach, I can't remember his name. He's actually quite good. Because something that has to be said is that really Newcastle's fitness has been quite good this season. Nobody's really gotten tired or anything like that. They've gotten injured. That shit happens. But you know, anyway, basically, if he's not good, he deserves at least another season or 2 just to kind of keep going. Although rumour has it Steve McLaren's planning on bringing in someone else for the fitness course, and I kind of would say Andy Woodman, although I'm not 100% certain on this. You have Andy Woodman, who's Freddie Woodman's dad, who's obviously the goalkeeping coach, and you could kind of argue, I suppose, because Tim Krul's done an amazing job until he basically gave up. And you know, Rob Elliott was good. He was bad. Jack Annick, he's gone. Fuck him. But the majority of the coaching staff seems a bit ancient. It's a bit out of date almost. So, anyways, they're gone. Good. John Carver, probably one of the worst. Probably one of the best head coaches in the Premier League, only on a technicality because there aren't any other head coaches in the Premier League. Or at least if there are only fucking one of them. So I love that irony. Love how he wins on a fucking technicality. And Steve Stone honestly barely knew who he was. He just seemed a pain in the arse just because he was associated with John Carver, really, in the end. Anyways, overall, happy. Yay. If you're wondering why there hasn't been an episode about Steve McLaren becoming the Newcastle manager, it could actually be in the next hour after this video, because from what I hear, they're meant to announce it fairly soon. The reason is because although other people such as True Jody and PD Proudlock have done episodes by now, there hasn't been official confirmation from the club, and I'd rather not look like a fucking idiot for saying he's the new manager, hey, woo, boo, and then finding out he's not even going to be the manager. So, it's been the Jody Jedi. Leave a like if you can, it really helps. Subscribe for more videos. I'll see you later.